Okay, so we went on Thingiverse.com and the kids helped me pick out a Minecraft ocelot. So I downloaded the STL file. There's just one STL file. Now I am going to go back to the program, open model, and downloads. I don't know where I downloaded it to. That's the problem. Show in folder. So I'll just drag it to the desktop. Back. Okay, so I've got my ocelot STL file. I'm going to click open. Okay, and I can see a picture, and it looks like that's what it's going to, how big it's going to be. That looks kind of small.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way to make it larger or not. Looks like it's just going to print it like that.
Cool.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to click on that, and I see. Okay, so once you do that, you can change the size of the object from what it looks like. So actually, X and Y position.
Is that hail?
And then we can increase the dimension. So maybe let's do 1.5 in each dimension. 1.5. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so I think the last step here is to print. And I'm going to click that. So my red filament, what quality do we want is the question. Let's do medium quality. Hollow thin walls, hollow thick walls, fill density, low, medium, solid. We don't want solid. Let's try hollow thin walls and see how that works. Use support material, leave that. We won't cut off the bottom.
Now you can destroy it.
We'll print. Okay, estimated time 1 hour and 5 minutes. It says it's going to use 28 inches of material. That's a lot. So let's just see what happens here. Okay. So let's go back and change to, let's do fast. Just for our experiment here. Hollow thin walls. Okay. And print that. Actually, this is faster, but more material. 40 minutes. We'll go with that and see what happens. Please clean the nozzle and make sure that the print bed is clear. We wouldn't want any accidents. Be careful, the nozzle can be very hot. Alright. Okay, it's got some material on the nozzle. I'm just going to try to yank it off of there.
Are you done?
Alright, well, I can't get that piece off, so let's just see what happens when we print. Okay? Alright.
Is it working? I don't see anything coming out. It's moving to the bottom.
Okay, it looks like it's going down to the, and translating to the middle. I think it's doing a calibration there. So it went up against the edges. Okay. Now, let's see what it does. The computer screen is saying warming up.
So it's like my shrinky days.
Yes, now it says it's printing. Okay.
John, it's printing! Oh, it sits in the ground.
It says it's warming up again.
Oh, these chunks of stuff on the
Okay, so looks like it's depositing material on the surface. It's a good sign, I suppose. Yeah. It looks like every time it reaches a corner, it is warming up again. I guess it's trying to keep a constant temperature on the print head. This looks like it is building the base of the model. We are currently at 0.6% complete.
Does it like have a mind of its own?
Mm-hmm. It's computer controlled. Okay, so we're gonna just let this keep going and we'll video the result. Well, we had a little problem with the first model. Basically, this is what we ended up with. It printed the support or the raft or whatever it's called, and then moved over. This was like printed that right there, and then moved over and started trying to print the actual model right there. Since it wasn't on top though, it just left a bunch of goop on the bottom of the extruder, and so I just left it. So now I'm going to go and look at a different model, and what I've done is got this Ultimaker robot, which I've seen as one of the demo models that they use. Hopefully it's the same STL file. I'm going to try printing that and see if it's just a problem with the model, my Minecraft Ocelot model, and maybe that's the issue. So we'll see. So I'm selected the model. I'm going to just leave everything as it is and see how it works. Using red filament, low quality, hollow thin walls, and support material. And I think that's it. I am not sure if I'm going to have to clean off the bottom first or if I can do that after it heats up. It's kind of hard to reach where it's at right now. So here I'm going to hit print. And it's going to say 1 hour and 12 minutes, 37 inches of filament, 3 feet of filament. Let's see what that does. Okay, so it wants me to clean the head. So I think I'm gonna just see if I can use this to pop that piece. Yep, came right off. Now let's see it. The head is clean now. It's kind of too low to reach, but this is what was on there. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit OK, and so we got the little status thing. It's now printing. Looks like it's repositioning. Hopefully it'll work. Looks like it's putting down the support material, which is the same thing it did the first time. And then we'll just see what it does from there. Okay, so this time it definitely looks like it's working. It's printing on top of the support and like it should, and it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to. I'm going to, I guess I'm going to have to email the support folks about the model I have, see what the issue is. But it looks like I'm going to have a 3D printed robot shortly. Okay, so we are approaching the 50% mark here. And you can see there's also, the software provides an indicator of progress on the screen, which is nice. And if we look over at the print, you can see it's working pretty well. And if we compare it to the print from the last one, it's a lot better, given that we didn't actually get anything printed that time. So we'll show one more after it's done. Okay, so it has just completed printing, and there you can see the finished product. And I guess now I've got to figure out how to get it off the base there. Peeling out the edges. Off it goes. Okay, so that is the first finished product, which is not coming into focus very well. So you can see there's the supports. There you go. You can see this is the final product of the first print. It looks like everything worked correctly. I did it at fast or low quality with minimal supports and the raft on the bottom. So I have to cut the that off and cut the supports on the arms off, and it'll be good to go. And I'm starting to print something else right now. We'll see how that goes. So that's it. That's my experience with the M3D printer. And so far it's been pretty good.